Hey, I better have that SD card. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to where you're asking? I'm not sure either. No, I'm just joking. We made it to Peacham, Vermont. Now, I'm not sure if I'm saying that. Put it on the screen somewhere. I'm gonna get my high-vis vest on. The homeowner should know I am here. Actually, he owns this wonderful property that you see around here. I have to see exactly where I'm flying. I might be moving a little bit. I gotta look at the fly guys first. Yeah, super quiet out here. Beautiful spot. Lots of farms around the area. A nice dirt road coming in. So we're gonna find out exactly what field I am taking. 2 panoramas and a 2D ortho mosaic that I'll be flying here today. Only a couple hours from my house. I am in Vermont, but luckily I live in southern Maine, so it's just over 2 hours. Wasn't too bad. I'm gonna stop talking and get to work. See you in a minute. Signal's not amazing out here, so we will be hopefully connecting to the controller here, seeing exactly what I can do. Somewhat cold out today. It's snowing a little bit, as you can see in the background. I am actually gonna try to set most of this up in here, figure out exactly where I'm flying first. Man, since it's been this cold, we had this fairly warm season. Let me show you guys what's going on. Got the controller here. First, I'm going to come to settings. Hopefully I have enough Wi-Fi or data. Okay, so I just connected to my cellular data. There's right there the old West Road Encore renewable energy. So I'm assuming that, whoops, they're going to be putting a solar panel here. Look at that. So this is where we are. So I'm going to be doing the field right next to it. So we're currently sitting in this field here, right here. So we'll be flying in this one, which is that one right there next to us. So I'll just stay parked here. 2 panoramas, 60 feet off the ground. Quickly check map plan. Holy crow. 30, so it's big. Kind of a heads up for you guys. I haven't really used DroneDeploy for much. I've been using the DJI Flight 2. I think it's called Pilot 2 app. I've been using DJI Pilot 2 app for all of my missions so far. For Sam's Club, I just used DJI Pilot 2. Just everything works out that way. I've been having to use DroneDeploy here the last couple missions now. Starting to get familiar with it. Let's get the drone set up outside. It is snowing still a little bit. Not really a big deal. I know my face is probably huge in that shot. So let's just set the controller here very carefully. Don't want to scratch anything. Camera come in here. I need to have a camera person. So we're gonna set this up. Get a fully charged battery in it. Turn that puppy on. I need a landing pad. I haven't bought one of those. I do need one. Right there should be good. Okay, I'm gonna throw my high-vis vest on. You guys, I also have to get some with my own high-vis vests. I have jtkaerialworks on the back. I don't have one yet. I don't know why I haven't ordered it. Pre-flight checklist. We'll hit that in a minute. Let's start with the map plan first. 200 feet altitude dance 3D live map. Drone is connected. Airspace, we're all good. RTK coverage is a green dot. We're all good there. So we're gonna come over here. Right click this. Okay. Connecting to RTK network. We're just gonna say connect in flight. Oops. Ooh, I better have that SD card. Yeah, I brought it. I knew I did. I totally knew I did. Totally didn't almost forget that SD card. Luckily, I have one in the controller itself. Mission plan, 15 minutes at the queue, start flight. 200 feet, don't have RTK, which is okay, I don't need it. Drone's initializing. There we go. Wow, I got that way too close to the tree. That's okay. We're up and away we go. So we're gonna let that fly the mission. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it, making sure everything's going well. So you guys can see here what I'm seeing. Problem is dark today, and from what I've seen from the weather app on my phone, past week they've got quite a bit of rain. Now it's colder. It looks like they're gonna be getting a decent amount of snow too. To be honest, it's gonna be cloudy like for the next entire week, and this has to be done by the end of this week. Definitely trying to get this data in for the end of the day. See how it goes. Everything seems to be going pretty smooth so far. Everything is going quite well. Getting those photos done. I think it said 753 photos. Doing well. Now guys, you'll have to tell me in the comment section down below, am I talking too quiet? For some reason I get out here in some of these sites and I feel like I have to be quiet, even though if you look around, there's literally nobody out here. I've been in front of the camera for quite a few years doing other things. I have been on YouTube before. Comment down below if you find me on a different channel. It's also cold, so if it sounds like I'm shivering, because I am. It's a wet cold. If you're from more of the like Alberta area, more out that way west, and it's cold, come over to like Vermont and Maine, where we have a couple really wet cold days. It is completely different. 26 degrees now probably feels closer to 0. With the being said, let's take a quick peek here. Make sure battery's all good. 80%, 100% on the controller. Flight plan, 4 minutes, 38 seconds done. We're gonna hop in here really quick. Let my fingers warm up. Let's turn the car back on. Howdy, how we doing? There's a huge difference between the wet cold and the dry cold. Man, my fingers hurt. And it's been a little bit once again since it's been this cold. It has been getting colder at home. We've been averaging now like 40s for kind of the warm during the day. We had one day last week, it got to 53. We're really not getting up into the 50 anymore in November, even though in the last couple of years it's been quite warm. Winters have been quite docile, and it's been staying really warm lately. So this year is looking the complete opposite. We've already got some snow at home, and obviously if you look around here, right, to my surroundings here, starting to get some snow out here. I mean, there's not much on the ground, as you can see, but you know, there's probably 1/4 of an inch. It's not much. Okay, doing well. 6 minutes 50 seconds. I do feel the super cool part about the drone flying part of it, being the pilot itself, is fairly easy. Most of it's autonomous. The main thing is having the right gear, knowing what gear you need. Knowing how to set it up correctly is a big part. Taking your time beforehand, checking airspace regulations, checking weather. Not too hard once you get out of the field. Once again, just making sure that data is good, obstacle detected. This is where some of the problems happen. Now I'm gonna figure this out. I should be able just to fly above the tree and be all good, but we'll see. So you guys, I'm ending the mission, having that come back here. I will put a new battery in it and raise the flight height by another 25 feet, I think. Couldn't find a way to completely fix it. Also comment down below, guys, how you could take manual control, take a couple photos, and then let it continue flying the mission. I'm not sure if there is a way, but if there is, please let me know. Okay guys, so I had to adjust the flight up from 200 feet to 225 feet. Hopefully they're not gonna be mad about it. I will definitely put that in the notes when I upload the data and send that over to Fly Guys, just to show, yeah, I had to fly a little bit higher because there's a tree line, and I believe, I'm not entirely sure, I believe it's up on above that hill. You can't see where the trees are. They're quite a bit taller than the 200 feet. Hopefully they're not mad about that. I got 2 panoramas coming up next. Hopefully I can do it all on 1 battery, even though it is cold today. It's currently 9:22, 29 degrees. So I'll check back in when I have done those flights. All right, you guys, I'm just double checking, making sure everything uploaded that should have, making sure all the data that I needed is actually collected and I actually have it. So I'm just looking through here real quick. Yeah, this looks like everything. I'll end up take some of the files off of the SD card and put it onto my SSD. That way I have backup just in case something happens. All right, you guys, that was this mission. I'm assuming there's gonna be putting a solar field up in here soon. Let me know if you like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, guys, we have some pretty big goals up ahead. A really big mission ahead of us as there's some political unrest with DJI. Peace.